What is up, y'all? I have no clue what I'm doing. Look, what is up, y'all? It's your boy Nick, and I'm back with another video. viniitube, what's up, bro? What's up? How you doing? Yes, sir. What's up? Look, this is what is this? This is Anime Sunday, obviously. First, shout out to y'all, Anime Sunday. Shout out Anime Sunday. But this is the top 10 most anticipated new anime of 2021. Obviously, at the end of the year is almost here. The only anime that's really coming out that's not that people are really excited for is Attack on Titan. So me personally, once again, I'm gonna tell y'all, keep it 100. I'm just gonna watch it when it finishes because I don't really care for the series like that. Doesn't mean I don't like it, so don't hit me with that, but it's just like I don't really care for it, so it is what it is. But I'm interested to see what's coming up in the top, what's coming up 2021 new season, new year, you know what I'm saying, new batch of anime coming through. I would say this year overall, for the amount of anime that came out, it was good. I feel like it was good. I really have no complaints personally. Some anime were rushed, some anime was good, some anime was just mediocre, you know what I'm saying? Like, I would say definitely the highlights for this year though definitely were I promise myself I'm not gonna go on a rant. But I'll say the highlights for this year, I'd definitely say Jujutsu Kaisen for sure. What else? A personal favorite of mine, which I feel like now people are starting to not like it for whatever reason. Decadence. I definitely really like Decadence. I feel like it was a very underrated show. I mean, I know a lot of people don't, people got mixed feelings on it. It is what it is. I don't really care. Decadence is definitely fire. Fire Force, the new Fire Force season, I'm liking it. It's almost over. I know, once again, like a lot of people don't like Fire Force. It is what it is. I can't help that. Those are the only ones that really come to mind. Trying to remember. Oh, this is new anime. I take that back. Take all that back. Oh, except for Decadence. I feel like Decadence and Jujutsu Kaisen for sure. And I guess also Noblest, because I'm actually really liking Noblest right now. Those are the only three noteworthy new anime. When we're talking about new anime, I know name some other ones, but we're talking about strictly new anime. Those three stuck to mind. Can't really think of anything else that I really watched that I enjoyed this year to the full extent. I mean, God High School was cool. Tower God was cool. You know what I'm saying? I don't even remember what else I watched, to be honest with you. I don't really want to remember what else I watched that was new this year. I'm sorry if I do be watching too much anime. But I'm excited for next year. New anime. Hopefully Chainsaw Man gets an anime adaptation. I can't wait for that. That is gonna be fire. I can't wait for that. I heard that the creator of Tokyo Ghoul is also coming out with something new. It's not going to be anime, obviously, but a new series. I can't wait to see that. Yeah, I can't really think of any other new anime that I heard that's coming on the horizon. The only one the only one I'm really excited. Oh, and Burn the Witch. My bad. Burn the Witch definitely was fire, even though I know it wasn't a full series. They should have made a full series. I don't know what they're doing, but you know what I'm saying? I like that a lot too. I'm gonna take that back. I'll take that back. But yeah, let's go ahead and get right into it. New anime coming 2021. I'm only strictly talking about new anime because I'm trying to think of what other new anime. We're not talking about sequels or stuff that's coming back, you know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. Let's go.
Is it too early to look forward to 2021? Apparently not. Just look at the channel's videos and you can have that feeling that I, along with everyone else, is ready to kiss this chaotic year goodbye and keep it optimistic.
Yeah. This is Uzumaki definitely was another one I was really excited to get. I was really ready to get Uzumaki, but they pushed it till next year, and it might not even come out next year. It might come out in 2022. Which is going to be very sad. So, that's why I didn't say Uzumaki.
outlook for the year to come, which is a shame because I honestly think that as far as anime is concerned, 2020 has been a pretty decent year. However, most of the shows that I really like this year are sequels, and part of me thinks that we should be judging a year by its non-sequels. So here we go, the top 10 most anticipated shows for 2021,
I agree with him on that.
And I intentionally didn't include sequels in this one. Remakes? Well, we'll have quite a number of them, and we'll start off with one of them.
Shaman King? Yes, sir! Tokyo Babylon 2021.
First up, we start off with Tokyo Babylon 2021. Hey, long time no see, Clamp. The biggest Clamp fans have something to look forward to this 2021 with a modernized remake of a beloved 90s title, Tokyo Babylon. Having a title that gave me vibes of a more sci-fi
I heard about this.
series, Tokyo Babylon is actually more of an urban fantasy. It's an omyoji show starring Subaru Samaragi, who fights to defend Tokyo from supernatural perils with his sister. Joining them in their adventures is a veterinarian friend who seems to be more than meets the eye. Tokyo Babylon was initially adapted as an OVA way back 2 decades ago, but as we all know, remakes are in now, so we all get to finally experience the popular story in full anime series format. What started off as doujinshi ended up being one of the more underrated titles under Clamp, having some dark social themes that somehow felt reminiscent of some of their other series. As of the time of this writing, there's no exact release date yet, but we can be sure to see this new work bursting onto the scene in 2021.
Okay. I never...
The remakes just keep coming this year with the next 2021 title, Spriggan. Nope, this isn't a fantasy story about mythical creatures, despite what the title might suggest at first glance. This is why I was surprised when I first checked the title out and saw that Spriggan is actually more of a military title, and what an engaging one it seems to be. The legendary Noah's Ark has apparently been found in Turkey. Such a legendary artifact would be a hot commodity, and the Americans are on the way to grab hold of it in the name of global supremacy. However, standing in their way is the special organization called Spriggan. Anime teams up with Jean, but their mission isn't an easy one. Nothing's ever easy if it requires overcoming the psionic powers of the American Colonel McDougal, the Pentagon, or Spriggan, who will come.
McDougal? Oh, man, you can never go wrong with McDougal, bro.
Come out on top. So who's up for some
But this look lit, bro.
sci-fi military action this 2021? This title was actually a late 90s movie and the themes really showed. Nonetheless, I'm curious as to how the story will unfold this time as a 2-episode ONA. Despite having no exact release date yet, we should be getting something soon enough.
Spriggan.
Whoa, okay. I was like, bro, I literally was gonna pause and be like, it's in CGI, but then y'all gonna give me the Miles Morales soundtrack in the background. Okay, hold on, replay that shit. Play my, you know what I'm saying? Play that yeah, shout out Spriggan. Yeah, you know we gonna hit that game like, I don't know.
You know what's coming back but isn't featured in the list because it's a sequel? Bleach.
Yes, sir.
You heard that right. But before getting to that, how about taking a trip down memory lane and revisiting one of the biggest conflicts in the series? Now you can do so with the help of the newest Bleach mobile game in stores, Bleach Immortal Soul.
You mother... That was a nice segue. I ain't gonna cap to you. You got me. That was a nice segue, but, you know, get your coin, bro. But we're not gonna sit up here doing this, you know what I'm saying?
Daily logins and gain access to the adorable child.
Oh, wait, Eden Zero comes out this next year? I'm actually excited for Eden Zero. Hopefully it does not become Fairy Tail. I know a lot of people. Look, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Look. I'm sorry. I'm just not a big Fairy Tail type of I mean, I like Fairy Tail for what it was. And I keep on saying this every time I have to bring this up. Fairy Tail was definitely had potential. The only thing that's really killed Fairy Tail was the deaths, which it had zero up. Therefore, progression was just non-existent. Therefore, character development was non-existent. There's a lot of things which is non-existence just because of death. You know what I'm saying? You know what would be fire though if we get if we could get a remake or I don't know, bring back Rave Masters, I definitely would love that. But you know, that's besides the point.
Eden Zero. Okay, I'll give everyone a few seconds to laugh at the designs that look like fusions of fairy tale characters and make jokes on Mashima recycling characters. You done? Okay, back to business. To be fair, I think that Eden Zero gets overlooked more than it deserves to be. I'm sure that the character designs have a lot to do with it, but having read the manga, I think that it's a pretty decent series in its own right. Eden Zero tells of a space
I mean, I know that's not happy, but that's literally happy, bro.
This adventure starring Shiki Granbell. Having lived his life amongst machines, Rebecca and Happy appear. Yep, that's right. Marking the first time human presence comes into Granbell Kingdom in a century. Things start getting dangerous, and Shiki has to take to the skies and explore the world beyond with his new friends. If you enjoyed Fairy Tail, you're sure to like this one. If not, please give it a try. I admit it feels the same at times, but I think that Eden Zero gives a nice twist to the usual fantasy worlds that we've come to expect from Hiro Mashima.
Like I said, Horimiya, he won a 2 right now. He won a 2. You know what I'm saying? I love Rave Masters. I love Rave Masters. That's literally one of my favorite series from him. But Fairy Tail kind of sucks because Fairy Tail, you know what I'm saying? You got to follow this up by Fairy Tail, and it's literally the same exact shit. I feel like a lot of people ain't gonna even give this a chance. Granted, so I mean, I read like the first like 2 chapters of this, and that was it. But I'm actually excited that it's coming to make it anime for it because I was kind of waiting for it. I knew that they were gonna give this shit an anime, so I was like, might as well. You know what I mean?
Cult classic Uzumaki is finally getting an anime adaptation, and it's coming this 2021. Is it just me, or is this one of the most popular horror manga recently?
I can't wait to this.
I still see some discussion on it, and I still see the physical copies of the manga in my local bookstores. The staying power is just amazing, considering Uzumaki is...
Bro, where you live? I'm trying to get, like, bro, there's literally no copies anywhere near anywhere I could find. At all. Whatsoever. I have to literally buy it from outsourced materials, you know?
It's a 90s manga in a genre that's not exactly too mainstream in the anime and manga world. Then again, can you expect anything less from the master of horror himself, Junji Ito? Uzumaki tells of a town that's been plagued with a curse. It's a curse involving spirals, something that Kirei Goshima seems to take note of. After all, the curse strikes near to her, afflicting her father, who sets off a series of horrific events, often involving spirals and snails. Still wondering what the hype's all about for Uzumaki? Well, 2021 is your friend, and you can finally see what the talk is all about. Tokyo Revengers joins the fray this 2021,
this one too.
And it's our next entry.
Yeah, I heard about this. I actually was excited. I wanted to watch this. I wanted to read the manga for this one as well. I can't wait till this goes too. I heard the manga is fire. I'm trying to get into it, bro. I'm actually excited to see that. I didn't even know I didn't know there was gonna be an anime for this. Okay, I'm actually kind of excited.
Well, it's one of those time travel plots again, and this time we get it with a dash of gang warfare. It didn't take too long, but 2017's Tokyo Revengers will be getting its much-awaited anime adaptation in 2021. What is it about, you might ask? Well, it's about some guy named Takamichi Hanagaki. Things aren't looking too good for him, but the downward spiral continues when he finds out that his ex-girlfriend Hinata has been murdered by the notorious Tokyo Manji gang. As luck would have it, he finds himself traveling through time, 12 years in the past to be specific, when he was still in a relationship with the girl. Realizing that he can still save Hinata, Takemichi decides to join the ranks of the Tokyo Manji and find a way to rewrite the future and rescue her from such a cruel fate. Now, here's a unique twist to the change the past route of anime storytelling. Having read the manga, I know that it would only be a matter of time before Tokyo Revengers will get an anime adaptation, and I honestly think that this will be the sleeper hit of the season.
I hope not.
You get a remake, you get a remake, everyone gets a remake. Shaman King is our next entry on the list.
Copyright, copyrights, copyright to copyright, copyright to copyright, copyright to
by far. Shaman King, after nearly 2 decades, is finally set for a remake this 2021 that looks to set the course right after what happened in the 2000 series. This time, the series is marketed as being one that will follow a manga, something that the original series failed to do after around 20 episodes in. I dare say Shaman King is one of the pioneers in the whole supernatural battle manga genre. You see, every 500 years, one such tournament is held which pits shamans against each other in a tournament where its winners get the power to reshape the world as they choose. Our protagonist, the carefree and easy...
Reason why I'm so excited for this, because I knew, just like a lot of y'all, we grew up watching this, bro. This is like some nostalgic stuff, and the fact that they're able to bring this back...
Going Yo Asakura finds himself becoming partners with the ghost of a samurai, and in the process begins his foray into the shaman fight and the world of the spirits, looking to claim victory and becoming Shaman King. I'm sure that I'm not the only one who has this title as a childhood favorite, and I really wonder how it matches up now in 2021. After all, the anime landscape has changed drastically.
I'm just praying to Jesus Christ himself that this has not become a bust. I'm praying to Jesus Christ, God Almighty himself, that this does not become a bust and it becomes very successful. Because Shaman King deserves it.
In the span of 2 decades, ironically reflecting one of the themes of the series about change and adapting to the times. Will Shaman King's remake be a big success? Only time will tell.
I hope so. Shaman King.
We head close to the top 3 territory with the number 4 entry on the list, The Way of the Househusband. Now this is a rather late edition, but the hype is real. When it got announced just recently, I can clearly recall a lot of my friends getting so excited. Now, what is the series all about, and why is everyone so looking forward to it?
This just said a former Yakuza member becoming a house husband. This sounds very familiar to something that is on currently right now. I don't know. I don't remember what the name of it particularly is. Let me see. I don't remember.
Immortal Tatsu is a name that's long struck fear in the hearts of both the law and criminals alike. However, he'd disappear and re-emerge as a house husband. Having given up the path of violence, he decides to turn his life around as an honest house husband. Now, we all know where this is headed, and Tatsu finds himself overwhelmed by the new battlefield that he stumbles upon. Misunderstandings, comedy hijinks, and run-ins with his former peers follow him as he tries to adapt to his new life. Now, I can already see why so many people are looking forward to this.
This sounds like GTO. Am I wrong? This literally sounds like GTO, but the only difference is that he's a house husband instead of a teacher. Am I wrong?
The synopsis alone provides so many opportunities for comedy, endless laughs, and truly entertaining moments.
I'm still gonna watch it though.
Third in our most anticipated list is the one and only isekai that will feature this time, Mushoku Tensei. Yes, novel readers rejoice. The much-awaited Mushoku Tensei is making its way to television this 2021, and I'm with you on the hype train. The isekai wave doesn't seem to be stopping anytime soon, but along the way, it's given us some really cool shows like Shield Hero and ReZero. Mushoku Tensei is nothing like them. I think that Mushoku Tensei is more focused on excellent world building and character redemption. Instead of catching the attention
Actually, I take that back. I actually do care. Hold on. This actually sounds kind of interesting.
Of people with its unique plot, it focuses more on the things that I'm not sure can translate well in anime formats. Of course, much of the standards and tropes that plague the genre find their home in Mushoku Tensei. You have the truckun thing, you have the reincarnation thing, and you have the guy who finds himself a prodigy in the new world even as a young boy. Oh, and he's a complete pervert too. Nevertheless, if the novel readers are to be believed, Mushoku Tensei is really a lot better than you'd expect.
I mean, I'm willing to look past that. I mean, like what show doesn't have like a lot of tropes like that? You know what I'm saying? Y'all said Fire Force, Black Clover, like all the shows that y'all hate because it has, you know, anime tropes in them. But y'all act like y'all watching anime, so y'all act like it's like I got y'all.
expect from other titles in the genre. For something that's become so homogenized, the isekai genre sure is finding ways of innovating and getting better and better in small, steady steps.
This looks kind of cool though. I might check it out.
For our second place, we have To Your Eternity.
それは初め9だった
What does it mean to live? What does it mean to be human? These are some questions that we have trouble answering, but what about from the lens of an alien organism? To Your Eternity tries to take a crack at it with its plot. An extraterrestrial being finds itself landing on Earth with the ability to take over the form of things near it. It gains experience in doing so, and while it starts off with lifeless beings, it soon takes the shape of animals and people. In particular, it finds itself taking the place of a boy in critical condition, and under this form, it goes on a journey seeking new opportunities and looking for other things that can only be experienced through a human lens. To Your Eternity has a lot of people waiting for it, and rightfully so, given its pedigree. After all, it's from the author who brought us A Silent Voice. It's too early to look at how things will unfold in 2021, but as far
I mean, that doesn't make a difference for me because I haven't even seen A Silent Voice yet. So shocking. Like, come on, bro. Give me time, bro.
as I can see, this is probably one of the top contenders for the most artistic and emotional titles of the year.
It looks entertaining though.
誰しも他人には見せない一面があるはずだ。
We finish up with the most anticipated new title this 2021, Horimiya. It's no surprise that Horimiya made it to this list.
I never even heard of
topping
this.
it? Well, it's a bit early, but it's by far one of the most anticipated rom-coms I've seen in a while. Everyone can't stop talking about it, so I checked out the manga after getting the blessing of my friends, and it is amazing. It's quite easy to summarize Horimiya. Two people who have hidden sides run into each other and start getting along. However, I think that Horimiya's strength lies in its premise, and you do have to actually read or watch it to see how much of a genius title it is. It never fails to give me laughs and an ample dose of fluff. Have we seen this setup a lot already? Yes.
I mean, I guess I'm not really a rom-com type of person, so this doesn't really appeal to me, but we might check it out. Well, maybe one episode.
Nevertheless, as I just said now, Horimiya still manages to make it so exciting and entertaining. I'd say that the manga is surprisingly good as it goes on, but that would be doing it a disservice to the first parts of the manga, which I think are just great in their own right. I had a lot of fun reading this manga, and it just keeps getting better. I'm sure that rom-com fans will be waiting for a big treat like this in 2021.
ホリミヤ1月より放送開始
Do you think that Horimiya deserves to be at the #1 spot on the list of upcoming new anime this 2021? Or maybe that you think there's some other titles more deserving? Well, whatever's the case, I want to hear from you. If you have any requests for future videos, you can also write that down, and I'll see.
Well, that's gonna do it. Hope y'all enjoy. Shout out ViniTube, Anime Sunday, you know what I'm saying? Top 10 most anticipated anime that's supposed to be coming out 2021. Like I said, I'm excited to see what the future holds. You know. So, look, I love y'all. And mind you, he did not mention, remakes or sequels or continuations, whatever. So, I want to hear My Hero. What about My Hero? Or what about Attack on Titan? Or well, it's coming out. But what about Bleach? What about this, that, and that? Like, talk about new serializations. Okay? That's it. Like I said, once again, I hope that Chainsaw Man can get an adaptation for at least 2022. At least. Or hopefully by at least fall 2021. So, but it is what it is. Look, I love y'all. I'm out of here. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram at viewtifulxnick. I'm out of here. I'm gone.